word to wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie, Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the channel. We got the homie Carter Presents with me. We are doing something a little different. Usually get these on the Blerd cave, but because they keep messing with your boy, they keep your boy, we're gonna do these pre-recorded. We're gonna try this out and see how this works out, and hopefully YouTube doesn't, just try and shut the whole channel down.
This was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Right. Do it like in Family Guy. Like this show was recorded in front of a live ostrich.
Oh, wow.
But no, we are going to be talking about the trailer that everybody has been clamoring for. They've been waiting for, desperate for. People have been starting Twitter wars over. People have been sending, I believe I even saw death threats even being sent out to people because of this trailer not arriving when they want it. I love it. We're such an entitled. Nerds are just entitled. But this is Spider-Man No Way Home. This is actually like the first actual official trailer. Everything we got before was a teaser. This is the first official trailer. So, Carter, you excited?
I'm excited. I want to see all the Spider-Mans. That's what I want to see. And I want Hollywood to get out of this whole teaser thing. Just show fucking trailers, people.
No.
Trailers.
Be glad they're not doing what they used to do. It used to be we got the teaser for the teaser.
Oh, God.
Remember how they used to do? They would do, here's the teaser for the teaser for the teaser.
Let me see the Spider-Mans. Hey, Ray Charles.
You ain't shit.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Oh, that was so sweet.
My question is, Spider-Man having some random sister up there, of course they go
when you botched
just
that
record
spell,
this.
you wanted everyone to
Dude,
forget
you
the
already
Peter Parker Spider-Man. We started getting some visitors. From every universe.
It's a better shot of this Goblin suit.
Dude, right? I love how he's making it sound like they're all coming from different, none of these are from the same person.
Oh, shit.
You're not Peter Parker.
Up, dude. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
They giggling at this.
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So,
Oh, shit.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
I send your ass back to Disney Channel.
Please.
That's
Man,
you
what?
should've said.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
Send your ass back to Doom. Out there in all that dirt.
You're flying out into the darkness
Hitting their board?
to fight.
No, that was.
What do you mean?
Technically.
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
So basically, they all have to
Sorry,
die.
kid.
This is the whole.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
So this is the conflict. He has to kill all the villains.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
That is Stark Tech.
That is Ray Charles, my God.
Yes.
Wait.
You're struggling to have everything you want.
That is Willem Dafoe like a. Dude, I think that was Harry. Bro.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Bro.
Well, you and Andrew Garfield can have something to come.
Oh my God.
Damn, are we finna see Zendaya here and bounce off the stage?
What's happening?
I think so.
Come through, and I can't stop him.
Oh shit.
December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on
There's a
sale
lot more
November
Doctor Strange in
29th.
there
Spider Monday.
than I originally assumed.
Dude. Yes, that was a lot. That was a lot of, like, well, I mean, I figured Doctor Strange was going to play pretty heavy in this, but I didn't realize he was going to play into it quite as heavy as what we are kind of seeing in this.
Can you go back to 2 minutes? You actually get a really good shot of Ray Charles as Electro. This is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly. Here, I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, if you go right back to 2 minutes, that's actually a really good shot.
Yeah.
And he was shooting, if we were to take this trailer at face value.
Right.
He was shooting at Doc Ock.
Oh, let's see here. I want to bring it back just a touch.
Okay.
First off, and Maverick, while I got it right here, because I took it back to about 158. It's this shot right here of, speaking of Doc Ock, it's a shot of Doc Ock with the arms, and when you look at it, notice how they're more.
Is that Stark Tech?
Yeah, that is Stark Tech. I think this Doc Ock. I feel like he at some point in time co-opted Tony Stark's technology, or maybe he worked for Stark Industries. Sometimes villains end up working for the superheroes before they become supervillains. But I do find it interesting that right here in this shot, you can see like the classic Iron Man red and yellow motif, which is something that's not typically associated with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that shot, it looks like he's kind of almost he's like confused that it's happening almost. Like maybe that might be the multiverse fucking with stuff.
I mean, it's hard to say, but whatever's going on here, he ain't crazy about it, or at least he seems kind of just as confused as we are. Going back to what you were talking about with Electro, I'm trying to see if I can actually catch it. But you see this
right at 2 minutes.
Yeah, right here, like
it even has the design for the face.
Yeah, remember, I think you are correct though. Yeah, but if you look at it, because there's one part in here where you can see Jamie Foxx's face very clearly. But
it's
if you get in closer, it's very much a CG face. That is not actually Jamie Foxx. But if you look closer, you see he's got the classic Electro mask, which is actually kind of how Electro makes that mask in the comics and now, which I think is pretty neat. But when you see this shot right here, he is shooting at Doc Ock, but it's hard to say if this is like, because once again, trailers lie. It's hard to say whether or not this is just him like trying to hit Spider-Man, but accidentally like hitting Doc Ock, or if he actually is shooting at Doc Ock. Is Doc Ock gonna flip? Because we do see at an earlier point in this trailer where Doc Ock is he's locked up. Let's see if we can pull this back up. He's actually locked up by Spider-Man. So it's hard to say, but this is wild.
So there is one thing in this trailer that I caught. If you want to go to like 221, that'd be a dope poster. It's with all the villains jumping at Spider-Man. Look at Soul Calibur's finest. Look at the lizard right there. Okay, right.
You ain't shit. I'm gonna zoom in on this.
Okay, who the fuck is Lizard jumping at right now?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he's actually jumping at. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the thing I've actually seen people talking about on Twitter. The thing that people are upset about. It's two things people are upset about. First and foremost was no Daredevil. There's no hint of Daredevil anywhere in this trailer, as far as I can tell.
If you expected it, you're dumb.
Exactly. Well, that's the other thing that I was going to say too. Now, the other thing that people are upset about is that we don't see a hint or even so much as a crumb of Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, which is funny considering that like Andrew Garfield is still out here doubling down that he is not in this movie. He is out here, I'm talking about, he is doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. He's like, I am not in this shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Folks have found photos of him on set. This dude is basically Shaggy. He's like, man, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Well, you got to remember, though, that he was such a stan for being Spider-Man in the first place, even though his two movies didn't really do that well. I wouldn't be surprised if that boy is trying to stay in Marvel's good graces as much as he can, just in case something transpires. Can a brother get a Ben Reilly assist?
Dude, actually, okay, so that's another thing too. I'm glad you brought that up. So like at the earlier point in this trailer where Doc Ock unmasks Spider-Man, and he's like, he's like, wait a minute, he's like, you're not Peter Parker. He's like, you're not. That was kind of the thing that let me know they're in this movie.
Yeah, that shit. I think when people heard that, you should have shut up because you know what time it is now.
Right, yeah.
Everything you've been saying is now confirmed.
Because he looks at him. He clearly looks at him and says, "You're not Peter Parker. You're not my Peter Parker," is basically what he's saying. So that basically lets us know that, yeah, his Peter Parker is very likely, Tobey Maguire, as it was in the, Spider-Man 2 movie that Doc Ock was in. And that I'm pretty sure that Electro and Lizard are probably going to feel the same way if they learn that who this Spider-Man is. They'll be like, wait, you're not my Spider-Man. My Spider-Man doesn't look like you. My Spider-Man has the pompadour and the big nose and whatnot. I think this basically confirms everything that we have suspected. Now, there's another thing I kind of want to go to as well, and I think we kind of briefly brought this up. Like, okay, so when we were getting all the stuff about Green Goblin right around in here, so we got Willem Dafoe's version of the Green Goblin at 2:10. We got a shot of him holding the pumpkin bomb. He's got the evil Power Rangers suit on. This dude is looking like a whole problem for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This dude is going to be the villain that when you get to the end of the episode, they're going to hit you with the to be continued. This dude done thrown everybody out the Megazord. But then we get a shot, and I'm going to play it. I want to play this out because I want to see if I can catch this. Okay, this shot, oh man, I almost had it. Almost.
Yeah, I think I know the shot you're talking about.
Like, if you go to it's right at the 2:11 mark. Okay, right here, and I'm gonna zoom this in because I want y'all to see this. That is not Willem Dafoe.
You think so?
That is not. Well, for one, he has the goggles on. This guy has goggles on, which is more reminiscent of Harry. Now, granted, Harry had the dumb snowboard glider. This guy has the Norman Osborn glider. But part of me wonders if the Harry Osborn version of Goblin is in this too. Not saying he is, but it wouldn't shock me.
And you're you're talking about from the Amazing Spider-Man?
No, Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Spider-Man 3.
That would be a surprise since James Franco is canceled out here in these streets.
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't think, it may not be him, but honestly, if they did, if they, for whatever reason, if they brought in Dane DeHaan's version, which, don't get me wrong, I don't really have a problem with his version of Green Goblin. He just laughed a little too much for my taste. You could tell he was enjoying that role too much. He was having too much fun in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
So I'm thinking that might, because I remember one image, I can't remember where I saw it, but there was a shot of Willem Dafoe wearing something that kind of James Franco's Harry Osborn wore in Spider-Man 3. I can't remember where I saw the picture online, but he did not. But he did not have the mask on. So I'm wondering if maybe. I'm wondering if maybe that Power Ranger suit that we see early on, what if it gets destroyed from Tom Holland, since Tom Holland does have that Stark tech, and I'm fairly certain Willem Dafoe's Norman does not know about Stark tech, since we didn't even know who Tony Stark was in them Raymond movies.
Right.
So
yeah, he probably doesn't know.
If maybe he had to repurpose his suit, maybe, or maybe it was something that happened with the multiverse, since we got Stark tech on tentacles. Maybe something happened with Goblin to where he kind of leveled up his suit. We see that Jamie Foxx is not blue anymore, so if they can get a level up, why not Willem Dafoe?
Right. He looked at, and I think the gap in them teeth was gone too, just like in Amazing Spider-Man.
That boy's hairline was closer up than normal, so maybe he,
he might have. There's a part where they show what kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
but it's like the
candle.
Yeah, well, it's the shield.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That was actually pretty slick.
Like they were making something.
There it is. Okay, yeah. Here, let me zoom in. But yeah, this I thought that was actually it was something I wasn't expecting. But it is interesting. It is interesting. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of cementing Cap's legacy, even though it is kind of weird considering Sam is around his Cap now by this point.
So I'm wondering why he would even have the memorial to begin with. It's a dope shot. I'm wondering if that might be even Maybe Avengers Tower. Maybe it's a memorial. I don't know.
Well, I remember there was a running gag like, "Where is Cap? Is he like on the moon, or is he like is he this?" I think he just mysteriously disappeared, and people are just like, "Oh my God, what happened?" That's kind of the vibe I got from like the shows, at least, because they all kind of act as though not so much that he died, but just that he's not around, supposedly. But I don't know, man. I know a lot of people are upset that they didn't get everything they wanted in this, but I feel like, honestly, I don't want to see any more. I don't want to see any more of this.
I don't. If we go back to that shot at 221 of Electro, of Sandman, of Soul Calibur's finest, Lizard Man, jumping at Spider-Man, I think. Come on, y'all. Let's put our smart caps on, okay?
Use your imagination.
Look at, and the reason I keep talking about Lizard Man. Who is Lizard Man jumping at?
Exactly. They're all
Tom Holland is all the way up here.
Well, if you look at if you go by what they're like, because look at where they're aligned now. Now of course, we talked about this before, with other trailers like Avengers: Age of Ultron, Infinity War. There were lots of shots that were like stuff was scrubbed out. Thor Ragnarok was one of the biggest ones where they completely scrubbed out some stuff they didn't want you to see until you saw the movie. If you look at this, they're all looking at something. Now, Sandman is looking directly at Tom Holland Spider-Man. But if you look at Electro, he's not really looking down at Tom Holland. He's looking directly across from him. Lizard is looking directly across from him. He's not looking up at Tom Holland. So that tells me somewhere in here is, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Somewhere in here is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, somewhere in there. Now, once again, I'm totally ready to take that L if I'm wrong.
You won't have to take it. You won't have to take it. I won't have to take it. We right. Can't get no writer.
That is true. That hey, like I said, it is what it is. But hey, I don't know. Like when look, we know when this movie coming out on December the 17th, I believe it is. Yeah, December 17th. Y'all gonna find out, and y'all gonna come back and be like, damn, man, Carter and Blerd, man, they were right. Or no, I'm gonna tell you how it's actually gonna go. Y'all can do that thing y'all do on Twitter like when me and Carter have been saying something for I don't know how long. Then y'all can be, bruh. Y'all gonna hit us on the Twitter with, bruh. That's what's gonna happen.